Hi kids! Welcome back! Welcome back to our YouTube channel, The Funny Teacher. That's me and the home of Wormy, the bookworm, and friends. So please come on in, get ready, go ahead and get your favorite pillow or your favorite character. If you want to lay down or sit down. And don't forget, you want to be as comfortable as possible, so take your shoes off. Okay, just like me. Now, last week, we in our second video, we were talking about Wormy, Muffy, Stinky, and Betty. They are exploring the world of, do you know what is fire? So what fire is. And I also have our character, and his name is Fiery. And we also learned that the cavemen were the ones who actually discovered what fire was. And then a famous German discovered what? Yes. Hi guys, I'm Fiery. And I can tell you what the matchstick is. Remember? Do you remember what the matchstick is? Well, let's continue our story. Okay, kids, so we were talking about that Gustav Erik Pasch invented the first safety matchsticks. Remember? Matchsticks right here. The matches, huh? Right here I have the matchstick. This is the safest one, see? And the head is red. Okay? All right. Let's continue. So, he changed the use of white phosphorus to red phosphorus. Like I showed you, kids. See? All right. To the red phosphorus, by putting on the phosphorus into a separate striking surface. Okay, that is the striking surface, see, that the matches box of matches has. And not to a matchstick. So this made the matchstick easy to use. Yay, the matchstick. See, this is the matchsticks. This is the real one. Okay. So this made the matchstick easy to use. See, easy to use, safer to our health and environment. Okay. Has it ever been a fire in the village? Wormy asked. Yeah, has there ever been a fire in the village? No, said Fiery. Do you guys remember Fiery? There's Fiery. Remember him? Yeah, he said no. Oh no, said Fiery. But unfortunately, Wormy, Muffy, Stinky, and Betty were about to experience a real fire. Oh my goodness! Oh no! Oh my god! I'm so nervous. Oh my goodness! But I have to compose myself. Oh my goodness! Let's see what's gonna happen now, kids. So they were about to, our friends are about to experience a real fire when they heard someone yelling, "Fire, fire, fire!" Oh my goodness, help me, fire! So Fiery looked and said, "Oh no, that's the house of my teacher, Mrs. Mary, and her 5-year-old son." Let's see his name. What's his name is? Junior. So Fiery used his walkie-talkie. Remember, he has a walkie-talkie right here. Remember the walkie-talkie? Yes. And so, to call the fire department. Oh my goodness. Oh, I wonder what's going to happen. Oh my goodness. So, minutes later, a fire truck got to the scene very fast. I'm so glad. Oh my goodness. Okay. And started to put out the fire with a big thick hose that contains water and other fire retardants such as foam to extinguish the fire inside the house. And to their surprise, they saw a ladybug on the second level window. Oh my goodness, calling for help. Oh no. So a fireman put a ladder against the window and crawled all the way to the top. Okay. Because remember, the fire department uses a very long ladder, okay, to get to the very, very high places, okay, or higher places. But the fireman was not able to go inside because the fire was too intense and out of control. Oh my goodness, I wonder what's going to happen. Oh no. I want my mommy too. Oh well, let me control myself, because I'm a little bit worried. So Muffy and Stinky decided to help. Now remember, Wormy couldn't help because Wormy does not have wings. So Betty was too nervous to go up there, And so they decided to help. So they went in through the open front door and flew upstairs to Mrs. Mary's room. It was very hot and it was burning, but they were able to escape through her bedroom window. Right! Yes! They were able to escape. Oh, isn't that nice? And Mrs. Mary was very thankful to our friends for saving their lives. But unfortunately, she wasn't happy with her son Junior. That's Junior. And you know why? Because Junior was playing with matches that caused the fire. He was playing with matches. That's why I tell you, kids, you never play with matches because they're very dangerous and they can cause a very, very sad and bad and big fire, okay? So never play with matches, okay? So Mrs. Mary said to him, she said, "Let this be a lesson to you and all those kids out there. We do not play with matches. No. They don't understand. Oh, bad boy." Well, after all the commotion and all the fire, and and Stinky and Muffy saving the Mrs. Mary and her son Junior, it was time for our friends to continue exploring the world of letter F. So they thanked Fiery for teaching them the importance of fire. Yes. Then Stinky said, Well, I'm glad to know what fire is, but I wouldn't want to be a fireman. Really? Mm-mm. Well, I'm sure that a lot of kids in the future, they would like to be a fireman because they can save lives. So Stinky don't want to be a fireman, and anyway, he's a bug. You know what I mean. So you know, do you know how to avoid fires, kids? Do you have an idea how to avoid fire? Well, kids, I am going to tell you in our next video. Okay? So, I want you to come back to see our fourth video, because I'm going to show you some tricks of how to you know, avoid fire. Okay? So, I'm glad you guys came back. Oh, and somebody wants to say bye. Robbie, I forgot he forgot to say hi. Hi, kids, hi. I hope you liked our story today. And don't forget, do not play with matches or lighters or candles. Candles can be very, very dangerous too. Okay? So I'll see you in our next and fourth video. Bye, kids. Bye, Robbie. Oh, I love Robbie. He always helps me to read the stories. Well, kids, I'm going to see you on our next video. So don't forget to read. Go to your library, the closest library, or the school library. Check out your books and read, because that makes you very smart. Okay? And please don't forget to subscribe and like. Okay? And please, I'm open to comments. Okay? So if you want to type any comments, just let your mom or your grandma or the person that takes care of you, you know, to type comments. Okay? And another thing is that I wanted to give you a kiss from me to you, and a big, big, big hug, and I love you very much. And don't forget, kids, you are very special. Okay? Don't forget that. You are very special. Okay, bye.